Good afternoon, students. Welcome to the third session of electrical installation. That is the module 6 of Basic Electrical Engineering ESEE 101. In previous session, I discussed the various types of LV/LT switchgear that is present in power system, and in our daily life we are using the switch fuse unit, switch gear, another switch gear like miniature circuit breaker. Okay, so and different types of miniature circuit breaker and switch fuse units I had discussed. Now in today's session I will discuss these topics, these following topics. Okay, MCCB, full name molded case circuit breaker. Okay, next ELCB, earth leakage circuit breaker. Next, third RCCB, full name residual current circuit breaker. And last part, types of wire and cable. Okay, now first topic was MCCB. MCB basically means miniature circuit breaker, as it is used up to 100 amperes in the motor feeder. Okay, but MCCB, the full name is molded case circuit breaker, is used for 250 ampere to 800 ampere in the motor feeder. That means the current rating of MCCB is several times higher than MCB. Okay, a miniature circuit breaker, also known as MCCB, is the gadget that automatically switches off the electrical circuit during an abnormal condition of the network, which can mean in overload conditions as well as faulty conditions, which nowadays it is widely used in low voltage electrical network instead of usage of a fuse, as the handling of MCB is electrically safer than the usage of fuses, because the fuses cannot give the safety against any overload or any low voltage situations, because in fuses, in between the two contacts only one electrical copper wire is connected. So if more than the rated current flows through that wire, the wire will melt and disconnect the system, but it does not ensure the safety of the total other circuit. That's why we require MCB. But in case of MCB, its current capacity is up to 100 ampere, whereas in MCCB its current rating starts from 250 ampere to 800 ampere. So it is safer for higher current rating devices. Okay, now different types of MCCB. Like MCB, the MCCB also are of 5 different types, like type B, type C, type D, type K and type Z. Okay, as the type B MCCB has the range of operating current that trips between 3 to 5 times in the overall rated current, along with the operating response with 0.04 second of minimum and maximum limit of 30 seconds. Okay, which is very suitable for domestic appliances along with the resistive load. So you can see that in MCB, whatever the rating was, like time rating, the response is from 0.04 second to 13 second. That is same for MCCB, and its tripping current is 3 to 5 times of its overall rated current, right? Okay, next is type C MCCB. It trips between the 5 and 10 times of the rated current input with response time from a minimum time limit of 0.04 seconds and maximum limit 5 seconds. That means it is faster than type B. Combining the application suitable for commercial or industrial purpose with inductive load applications for moderate surge current. Next is type D MCCB. The type D MCCB trips between 10 to 20 times of the total rated current input along with the response time of minimum 0.04 seconds and maximum limit 3 seconds. Combining the purpose of commercial or industrial applications along with the suitability of inductive capacitive load applications such as forms or motors or large winding motors. Next is type K and type Z MCCB. These trains between 2 and 3 times of the rated current input along with the response time of minimum 0.04 second to maximum 5 second, which is basically highly sensitive to short circuit and are mostly used for production of highly sensitive devices such as semiconductor device, is making it suitable for medical instruments along with the surge current level of very low at the subsidiary of distribution board for IT equipment. Okay, so you have to remember what parts, you have to remember these things very carefully. That for type B, what is its operating response? 0.04 second minimum to maximum limit of 13 seconds, and its tripping current is 3 to 5 times of the overall rated current, right? In type C, similar thing, 5 and 10 times of the rated current, and the time limit is 0.04 second and maximum limit 5 seconds. Okay, type D, 10 to 20 times the total rated current input and minimum response time 0.04 second to maximum 3 seconds. So it is faster. And for type Z and type K, it is same as the type D, right? This 2 to 3 times, and it is sensitive up to 0.04 seconds to 5 seconds. Okay. Next is earth leakage circuit breaker. The ELCB is used to protect the circuit from electrical leakage. When someone gets an electric shock, then the circuit breaker cuts off the power at the time of 0.1 second for protecting the personal safety and avoiding the gear from being short circuit and overload. Okay. ELCB is a security device like MCB and RCCB and MCCB used in electrical system with high earth impedance to avoid shock. It notices small stray voltages on the metal fields of electric gear and interrupt the circuit if an unsafe voltage is detected. The main principle of earth leakage protectors is to stop injury to humans and nature due to electric shock. This circuit breaker is a specialized kind of latching relay that has structures, incoming mains power connected through its switching contacts so that this circuit breaker disconnects the power supply in an unsafe condition. Now, this is the practical type, this earth leakage circuit breaker. Okay, if the switch is moved upward, that means the system is on, and if you put it downward, then off mode it will be. Okay, now here there is one orange color button you can see here. By using the screwdriver, if you can move it, you can set the leakage current level. You can see that leakage current level starts from 3 milliampere to 30 milliampere. So if you put this, if you rotate this knob to this point, suppose this is your 7 milliampere, then up to 7 milliampere, if the system is leaking, the earth leakage current is present, then it will trip. Okay, now we can test without being connected this device into the circuit. Okay, now the ELCB is a security device used in electrical system with high earth impedance to avoid shock. That's why very small amount of leakage current is allowed to flow, because if there is any, if this device detects any small amount of leakage current, then it will trip and isolate the total circuit from the faulty section. Okay, now what is the main principle? The main principle is to stop injury to humans and nature due to electric shock. Okay, now this ELCB notices fault currents from live to ground wire inside the installation it guards. If enough voltage emerges across the sense coil in the circuit breaker, it will turn off the supply and stay off until reset by hand. That means you have to manually reset this device. A voltage sensing earth leakage circuit breaker does not detect fault currents from exist to any other ground body. That means it doesn't detect the fault current. It detects the current between live to ground. So that current, this current is called leakage current. Okay, now you can see that in this ELCB device, the minimum ampere current is 30 milliampere. Okay, and voltage rating you can see 240 volt AC, because AC notation is given here, right? And current is 40 ampere and it is F-type device. Okay, now characteristics of ELCB. The characteristics of ELCB mainly include this followings. Okay, the circuit breaker connects the phase and earth, wire and neutral. The working of the circuit breaker depends on the current leakage. Now this is the connection of the earth leakage circuit breaker. You can see it clearly. Okay. Next is RCCB, that is residual current circuit breaker. RCCB is an essential current sensing equipment used to guard a low voltage circuit from the fault. It comprises of a switch device used to turn off the circuit when the fault occurs in the circuit. The RCCB is aimed at guarding a person from electrical shocks like ELCB. Now, fires and electrocution are caused due to wrong wiring or any earth faults like line to ground, okay, double line ground, that is earth related faults. This type of circuit breaker is used in situations where there is a sudden shock or fault happening in the circuit. For instance, a person suddenly enters in contact with an open live wire in an electrical circuit. In that situation, in absence of this circuit breaker, the ground fault may occur and an individual is at the hazardous situation of receiving a shock. But if the similar circuit is dependent with this kind of circuit breaker, it will tune the circuit in a second and avoiding a person from the electric shock. The circuit breaker is good to install in an electrical circuit. So you can see that this RCCB and ELCB are almost similar functioning device, but there is a minute difference. Okay. Now, next is characteristics of RCCB. The characteristics of RCCB is mainly include the following. Both wires, phase and neutral, are connected through RCCB. Whenever there is any ground fault occurs, then it trips the circuit. The amount of current supplied through the line should go back through neutral. And number 4, these are very effective type of shock protection. Now next is type of wire and cable. Now students, it's your work to find what is the difference between ELCB and RCCB. Okay, this question may come in exam. So find it and tell me in next session. Okay, now last topic is types of wire and cable. Now type of wire, what is electrical wire? You can see the in your household wiring connection, you use, the electricians use the copper wire, okay, and some insulation is given, insulation coating is given over the wire of various types of colors. Okay, now some factors that will affect the choice of electrical wiring include color, label information and applications. Size of wire. Each application requires a certain wire size for installation, and the right size for a specific application is determined by the wire gauge. Sizing of wire is done by American wire gauge system. The common wire size are 10, 12 and 14. A higher number means a smaller wire size and affects the amount of power it can carry. For example, a low voltage lamp cord with 10 ampere will require 18 gauge wire, while service panels or sub panels with 100 amperes will require only 2 gauge wire. Okay. Next is the wire lettering. These letters THHN, THWN, THW or XHNN represent the insulation types of the individual wire. Now these letters depict the following NEC requirements. Okay. Now you have to find out what is the full form of NEC. Okay. I will not tell you today. You have to find it. So there are 2 homeworks you are having now, right? Next is T, that is the thermoplastic insulation. H is heat resistance. Double H means high heat resistance up to 194 Fahrenheit. Next, W, suitable for wet locations, that means for rainy location. Next, N, nylon coating, resistant to damage by oil or gas. Next, X, that means it is made up of synthetic polymer, that is flame resistant, that is fireproof. Next, type of wear. There are mainly 5 types of wear. Triplex wear. Triplex wear are used usually in single phase service drop conductors between the power pole and weatherhead. They are composed of 2 insulated aluminum wires wrapped with a third bare wire, which is used as common neutral. Bare wire, what is the meaning of bare wire? That means it is sometimes called naked wire because it doesn't have any kind of insulation over it, right? Next, the neutral is usually of a smaller gauge and grounded at both electric meter and transformer. Okay. Next one is main feeder wire. Main power feeder wires are the wire that connect the service weather head to house. They are made with stranded or solid THHN wire. That means it is thermoplastic insulation, high heat resistance and nylon coating. Okay, that means this is THHN. THHN, thermoplastic, high heat resistible, nylon coating wire. Okay, and the cable installed is 25% more than the load required. So this is your first part. This is second type of wire. Next is third, panel feed wire. Panel feed cables are generally black insulated THHN wire. These are used to power the main junction box and the circuit breaker panels, just like the main power feeder wire. The cables should be rated for 25% more than the actual load. Okay, so that if there is a condition of any over voltage, so it can withstand that overload. Okay, next is D, non-metallic sheathed wire. Non-metallic sheathed wire or Romex is used in homes and has 2 to 3 conductors, each with plastic insulation and bare ground wire. The individual wires are covered with another layer of non-metallic sheathing. Since it is relatively cheaper, available in the ratings of 15, 20 and 20 amps, this type is preferred for house wiring. Okay, so this is your number 4. Next is number 5, that is single-stranded wire. Single-stranded wire also uses THHN wire, though here there are other variants, that means there are some varieties. Each wire is separate and multiple wires can be drawn together through a pipe easily. Single-stranded wires are the most popular choice for layouts that use a pipes to contain the wires. Next is very important for electrical wiring purpose. What is that? The color code. Okay, in your basic electrical engineering lab, you will see that there are various colored wires are connected with the system. Okay, so it doesn't connect randomly. There is a reason why this coloring is done. Okay, now first one is black. It is called hot wire or for switches or outlets. Next, red. hot wire for switch legs, also for connecting the wire between two hardwired smoke detectors. Okay. Next is blue and yellow. Hot wires pulled in conduit. Blue for 3 or 4-way switch application and yellow for switch legs to control the fan and light. Next is white. Always it is used for neutral purpose, and green and bare copper is used for grounding purpose. Okay. Next is electrical cable. So first one is types of electrical cable. There are more than 20 different types of cable available today, designed for applications ranging from transmission to heavy industrial use. Some of the most commonly used ones include: number one, non-metallic sheathed cables. That means no metal covered, but it is sheathed. These cables are known as non-metallic building wire or NM cable. They feature a flexible plastic jacket with 2 or 4 wires. That is, tech cables are covered with thermoplastic insulation and a bare wire for grounding. Special varieties of this cable are used for underground or outdoor use, but NMB type and NMC type, that is non-metallic sheathed cable, are used most common case in indoor residential cabling. You can see that this kind of wire you can see everywhere in your house. Okay. Next is number B, that means second type, underground feeder cable. These cables are quite similar to NM cables, but instead of each wire being individually wrapped in thermoplastic, wires are grouped together and embedded in the flexible material. Sorry. Available in variety of gauge sizes. You can see its connection type, underground feeder cable. Okay. These underground feeder cables are often used for outdoor lighting and indoor applications also. Their high water resistance capability makes them ideal for using in damp areas like gardens, as well as open to air lamps and pumps. Okay. Next, third type is metallic sheathed cable. That means over the cable metallic sheathing is done, also known as armored or BX cable. Right? Metal sheathed cables are often used to supply mains, electricity, or for large appliances. They feature 3 plain stranded copper wires. You can see their colors. Okay, 3 color for 3 phase and green for neutral. Right? Are insulated with cross-linked polyethylene, PVC bedding, and a black PVC sheathing. That means there are 3 covers you can see. This one is first, this is second, this is third. This is first cover, this is second protection, and this last one is armored protection. Okay. Next is coaxial cable. A coaxial cable, sometimes it is called heliax cable. Okay, it features a tubular insulating layer that protects an inner conductor, which is further surrounded by a tubular conducting shield, and might also feature an outer sheath for extra insulation. Next, number 5, the unshielded twisted pair cable. Like the name suggests, this type consists of 2 wires that are twisted together. The individual wires are not insulated, which makes this cable is perfect for signal transmission and video application. Okay. Next is the ribbon cable. It is 6th number. Ribbon cables are often used in computers. It is also called rainbow wire. You may have heard of this. Okay, you may hear this in if you go for the robotics purpose. Okay, this kind of wire is used. This rainbow wire is used in autonomous or manual robotics. Okay, now ribbon cables are often used in computers and peripherals with various conducting wires that run parallel to each other on a flat plane, leading to a visual resemblance to flat ribbon. These cables are quite flexible and can only handle for low voltage application. Okay. Next is twin lead cable. Flat two-wire cable that are used for transmission between antenna and receiver like TV and radio. Okay. H is twin axial cable. This is a variant of coaxial cable which features two inner conductors instead of one, and it is used for very short range high speed signal. Okay, next the last topic under the cable is cable size. The cable size is the gauge of individual wires within the cable, such as 14, 12, 10, like the previous one. Okay, again the bigger the number, smaller will be the size. The number of wires follows the wire gauge on the cable. So 10 by 3 would indicate the presence of 3 wires of 10 gauge within the cable. Ground wire, if present, is not indicated by this number. Okay, and it is represented by the letter G. G means ground. Okay, and if it is written like 20 by 4, then what does it mean? It means there are 4 wires of 20 gauge within the cable, right? Okay, students, so that's for today's session. So study all the types of wire, cable, and remember you have to work at home. First one, find the difference between the ELCD and RCCD. Okay, and find out what is the full form of NEC, right? So these two things are for your homework. Okay, so that's for today's session. Have a nice day. Thank you.